Okay. Beta. Let me show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. 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 Boy.
Hey man, say big boss hog. Boss dog, K-Po, through the door, here to talk this box. Before I get my soliloquy, them tough times don't last. Good people do. Good do. Don't know if yourself. Call that minute hotline, maybe matter. Peak game, ready for us one swing. It's a crazy morning, man. I don't even know how I woke, because I went to bed at like 2 in the morning, and I popped up at 6 in the morning, right? I said, let's go to the gym, man. Let's get to it. I be doing that, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But, that's not boxing. Vergil Ortiz is ducking boots Ennis. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Okay? And it may not be of his doing, but his team, right? We just being real, okay? Because I know people can be like, oh, I did a video saying Boots ducked Vergil Ortiz. But Boots pressed you now. He stepped to you in the ring. He said, let's fight. You know what I mean? Your team was talking. Vergil like, y'all was talking first. He like, hey, it don't matter. Y'all talking. He said, so your manager talking, your coach talking, so you gonna pay. I'm gonna make you pay for them talking. I said, I like that. I do. You know what I'm saying? Boo stepped to him. He redeemed himself. He like, bro, your boys was talking, so you gonna pay for them, right? But this is why I told y'all, man. I don't think they 100% believe that Vergil Ortiz is gonna be Boots Ennis. I'm telling you, he's not gonna be no Boots Ennis. I'm sorry. He don't have enough wrinkles in his game to do that. He's a good fighter, good young fighter. The Lord signed the sun in my car. Thank you, Lord. He's a good young fighter, right? He's good at what he does, which is applying pressure. But any fighter that has movement, and got power, that's gonna be his kryptonite. And Oscar De La Hoya know that. He know Boots. That's why he's starting to say, oh, Boots, oh, yeah, I don't know, brother. I don't know. Nah, bro, you know. You know. That's why y'all backing off the block. Y'all didn't think that man was gonna show up to the fight, right? He showed up to the fight. You know what I'm talking about? He looked at you. He looked at all y'all in y'all face, and y'all sat there and was looking like, oh, he really showed up. Damn. Okay. He's here. Okay. Now what are they saying? Oh, I want to fight Terrence Crawford. What? Oh, I want to fight Errol Spence. That's my dream fight. I want to fight Errol Spence. You talking about an Errol Spence that ain't fought since he fought Terrence Crawford? We don't know if he gonna fight again? Huh? And even if you fight him, you not finna get no credit, because dude's gonna say you be the Errol Spence that's ain't active. Right? You just, I want to fight Errol Spence next. AT&T Stadium. You saw the dang thing. Then his trainer backing off the block, or his manager, backing off the block, talking about, Vergil Ortiz versus Errol Spence, and then we should put Boots versus Charlo on the undercard. Winner fight each other. What? Then before the fight, his daddy was talking about, oh, Boots need to prove himself. Nah, nigga, we're not finna back off. We're not backing off. No, we're not doing that, bro. Okay? Y'all need to fight. Y'all sat there and was sitting there saying, hey, he's ducking us. He don't want to fight us. Okay? Now he show up, right? Because, I've even said Boots was ducking. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, man, he ducking smoke. Right? Because it looked like that. We just being real. Okay? But he redeemed himself. Right? He got called out. A lot of people, talk about him. Boots tired of all that talking. So he said, bet. I'm going to go show y'all that I'm like that. I'm finna go charge this boy up. right? Tell him I want to fight. It's a yes. Let's make it happen next. What was Vergil Ortiz's energy? Well, I'm not gonna bet, but you know, we'll see. You know, then after the fight, my dream fight is Errol Spence. I want to fight Errol Spence. Bro, what? Your manager, we should make Errol Spence versus Vergil Ortiz, AT&T Stadium. Bro, stop trying to make it off these dudes, these legends' name, bro. Errol Spence, man, I ain't fought in 3 years. Right? And if I'm Errol, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't take that fight. Right? Because they trying to use you as a pawn to basically uplift Vergil Ortiz. And I know Errol a competitor, so he gonna be like, oh yeah, man, they putting that bag up. Yeah. Nah. If I'm Errol, I don't even entertain that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm out the way. I'm like, man, shit. You know? Which Errol didn't answer no questions about really him fighting. I ain't seen no videos because he was at the fight. You know? But it's like, bro, what? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Errol need like a tune-up, right? A tough fight is like a tune-up. Hell, I even say Errol Spence fight Erickson Lubin. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be like, Errol, come back, fight Erickson Lubin. That's a good, tough test for you. You know what I mean? You come back and fight him. Erickson Lubin been active. He been in there with Vergil Ortiz, right? He look in shape. That's if Errol want to keep fighting. But, you know, Errol don't have to fight. He could retire. It don't matter. He didn't accomplish. He done did everything a fight fan wanted him to do. Everybody we wanted him to fight, he fought him. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So he ain't really gotta, in my opinion, he ain't gotta come back. You know what I mean? He fought everybody we wanted him to fight. He stayed at a weight class longer than he needed to. You know what I'm saying? But Vergil Ortiz and his team need to be focused on making a Boots fight. All this talk about, oh yeah, you know, we want to fight Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford would destroy Vergil Ortiz. All the little buzz that he got, Terrence Crawford would destroy it, bro. I'm being real. Y'all know me, I keep it 1,000. Y'all know, y'all would, oh, you're hating on Bud, you're hating on him. But I've always picked Bud to destroy Vergil Ortiz. I've always done that. So, you know, I don't know what this whole, you're hating on him. Stop, please, don't do it. That's what I see when I see your comments. No, please, don't do it, boss. Don't hate on him, please. No. I'm like, bro, shut up. Shut the front door. You know what I mean? And y'all know the other word. I mean the other words, okay? The other words. Shut the front door. You know what I mean? I gotta keep it clean because, you know, this YouTube, you know what I'm saying? When I cuss, that messes my money. All I'm saying at the end of the day, bro, is that when you analyze everything, man, Vergil Ortiz need to focus on Boots. He don't need to be looking at no Errol Spence, nobody else. Boots. That need to be on the menu. Pause. Boots. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Eddie Hearn, right? Do I think Eddie Hearn can deliver the fight? No. But maybe they get Turkey involved. Mr. Turkey. Yo, they get him involved? Sure. I think that fight get made easily. Right? The Lord sound the son of my car. Thank you, Lord. This is a fight where Turkey need to get involved. This is the fight where Turk need to be like, yeah, let's get it. Let's go. What you want? Okay, you want this, that. All right, cool. Right? And then another thing. The managers of Vergil Ortiz talking about, we want 10 million to fight Boots. Or minimum 7 million to, 10 million to fight Boots. What? Bro, what? What happened to, hey, we'll fight him? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the whole we'll fight him? Boots ducking us. You know, if they send us an offer, we'll fight them. You know what I mean? Now your manager talking about, oh, you know, hey, we would need a minimum $7 million. Bro, what? That y'all not even making nowhere near $7 million now. What are you talking about? You may be making like 2. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if Vergil Ortiz making that. I'm not finna cap. How you gonna sit there and demand, oh shit, hey, I won't, hey, we got a $7 million. No, you ain't getting that, player. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight we need now, in they prime. We don't want to, boxing do this to us, bro, or we don't get fights, right? We want to Elspeth Keith Thurman, in they prime. Nope, didn't happen. Why? Because Keith Thurman, right? We wanted, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, when they both was undefeated, right? Nope. Like, bro, we want fight to their prime. We want David Benavidez, Canelo, right? Nah, you know, you can make the argument Canelo, you know, ain't in his prime, which I think he not. But at the end of the day, that's the fight we want to see, right? So, like, these two young, hungry lions are in the prime of their career. There'll be no excuses about, oh, I'm too old, or, you know, there'll be nothing, right? It'll be a good, fair matchup. It'll be a great fight. It's good class on styles. You know, Vergil Ortiz, like I say, you know, styles make fights. He may be able to beat Boots. I don't think so, but he may be able to. The little son in my car. Thank you, Lord. I don't think so. I'm not finna cap. You know, I genuinely think this. It's gonna be competitive till it's not. And that's why I think Boots gonna take over the fight. And he gonna get in that flow state. And he just gonna start beating the brakes on Vergil Ortiz. Right? And I may be the only YouTube channel in Texas that is calling this fair, right? Because, you know, some channels, you know, they side with, you know, where they from. You know, so if a dude from Jersey, they gonna support all the Jersey fighters. If dude from New York, he gonna support all the New York fighters. Or if he from the Midwest, he gonna support all the Midwest fighters. If they from Chicago, you know, Cleveland, you know, all of, you know, Milwaukee, like, you know, Detroit, all the Midwest stuff, they gonna support it. But you got channels like mine that keep it 1,000, right? That's just what it boils down to. I keep it at 3,000. You feel me? So I think, man, at the end of the day, to keep it 1,000, keep it real, coming out working with real, Vergil Ortiz ducking, bro. All right, and it may not be him directly, but he got the manager team. I mean, he is the face of the, you know, of the business, right? That's why I'm against, you know, fighters not, you know, I'm against fighters allowing their managers to do all the talking. What you need to do is, you step up to the plate, you tell your managers, hey man, don't say nothing about, we need this amount of money, this, that. I don't want to hear nothing, because it make it look like I'm ducking. I ain't ducking no smoke, no wreck with none of these boys. I want to fight all of them. Right? So all that talking and, you know, yeah, we want this, I'm not trying to hear it. We all need to be universally, you know, on the same kind of track. You feel me? And that's the energy you got to have. You got to sit there and be like, you know what? Hey, my mindset is I want to fight him. I want to fight him. I want to fight him. We have to have the understanding and all agree that we all are going to say the same thing. I'm not going to sit here and have my team saying that, oh, we want 10 million to fight and make it look like I'm ducking. Right? Because that's the first thing people are saying. Vergil Ortiz is ducking. Right? That's real talk. They said Vergil Ortiz ducking Rick. So when you sit there, you analyze, you like, the shoe fits. You know, that's all you can say. The shoe fits, right? Because it's like, look, you out here saying, oh man, I'll fight anybody. Y'all know me, I'll fight anybody. I want to fight the best fights, and you know, I wanna beat everybody, right? You know, I feel like I'm a good fighter, and I feel like I want to test myself, you know, and I'm willing to take losses and all this stuff, right? That's cool. But your team saying something different. Your team like, hey, you know, because they looking at money. They looking at, man, we going to market this dude. He beat Erickson Lubin, who's a name, right? So now we can really market him. They looking at dollar signs, right? So they mindset is, why make the Vergil Ortiz versus Boots in this fight now and he take a loss, and we, you know, that messes with the money. Let's market him. Let's try to get him in there with with this person. Let's try to get him in there with this person. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, let's try to get him in there with Arrow. Let's try to get him in there with Bud. I don't think neither one of them fights are gonna happen. You trying to mention Arrow and all this other stuff, like I say, maybe, you know, you come to the right dollar amount with Arrow, maybe. You know, he ain't been fighting, you know, maybe he do be like, you know what, if it, I'll fight this little young dude. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think he should do that. You know what I mean? I ain't giving up, because the dude just trying to make it off your name. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fought in 3 years. And this dude trying to fight you, you know what I'm saying? So, this dude trying to fight you so you could be like, oh. Nah, bro. Stop playing, bro. I think that, I think Vergil Ortiz need to get his team in order. I'm just speaking freely, and I'm just telling y'all the facts. He need to get his team in order, bro. He need to get his team in order and talk to them and tell them, hey, look, I only want to fight the best fights. Right? So that's my focus. Let's focus on making the best fights. Right? What fight is on the table? Make that Boots fight happen. I don't care what we got to do. Make that Boots fight happen. That need to be his energy. Not, oh, I want to fight Crawford. I want to fight Errol. You know, his daddy, oh, man, Boots ain't did nothing, man. He gotta do more. What? Bro, I get it. You fought a little bit better people than Boots did at 54, right? Boots, you moved up, fought Boachuk and you know, Majimov, right? You just fought Erickson Lubin. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we giving you credit. But you can make the argument that Boachuk fight you lost. And you still ain't rematched that man, bro. Right? So the Boachuk fight, you can make the argument you lost that fight. Then the Majimov fight, that was a good win. You know what I'm saying? You beat Majimov better than Crawford did. And then Lubin, you guys, you know, a second round stoppage. Some people feel like it was a little premature. I was cool with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I feel like the way Lubin was fighting, it was gonna get worse. You know, it was gonna get worse. You know, he was gonna get punished. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. That fight plan he had was egregious. But all I'm saying at the end of the day is the time is now. Dang all that other stuff you talking about resume, and the time is now. This is the fight we want, right? This is the fight that we want. This is the fight that we want to see. You did all that talking about Boots is, you know, he ducking us, and you know his team said that. Okay, cool. He come charge you up, and now your energy changed. It don't work like that. The energy need to stay the same. He come press you, and now you like, oh, I want to fight Errol. I want to fight. No, the only thing you should be saying is Boots. You should be wearing boots until you get that fight. You should be wearing Timberland boots like you from New York. I know you from Texas, but you should be wearing Timberland boots, right? Until you get that fight. That's how dire need you should want that fight. Hey, yo, I'm wearing boots, yo. Hey, give me some boots, yo. Give me the Timbs, yo. Hey, son, hey, money. We real gully out here, B. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to be doing, bro. Yo, get that John right there, yo. Yo. Terrible John, yo. Terrible John. That needs to be the mindset of Vergil Ortiz. Terrible John, yo. Yo, son. Yo, son, let me get a Philly cheese stick, son. You know what I'm saying? That need to be the mindset. Not, I want to fight Errol Spence and, Terrence Crawford. Those are, Errol Spence, that's my dream fight. That's the fight that I want. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, bro. If I was Errol, I wouldn't even entertain it. And I still think, and I'm just being real, y'all gonna get upset with me. I think an Errol Spence who been off for 3 years will beat Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz is, like I say, for what he is, he's good at what he does. He applies pressure, he got power. Errol is just different, bro. Right? That's all I'm saying. It took a Terrence Crawford to make Errol Spence look like that. Anybody else, they ain't making him look like that. I'm just being real. It took a Terrence Crawford. This is what we give our flowers to Crawford. It took a Terrence Crawford to beat a fighter like that. Anybody else couldn't do that to him, bro. I'm just being real. So, we keep this mug at feet out in, right? But Vergil Ortiz ducking. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.